You were created to need God. Every single person who was created by God was created to need God. Matthew 5:3, which is a part of the Beatitudes, says that blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of God. And that reminds me of Matthew 6:33 that says, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. What is the kingdom of God? It is God's sovereignty. It is his reign and rule over all creation. You were created to need God. See, to be poor in spirit is to understand your limitations as a human. It is to understand that you are reliant on God. See, in our flesh, we always want to be in control. We want to have it. We want to be, fully in control of our lives. We got it. I don't need nothing. I don't need nobody. I'm good. But we were created to rely on God. Even the Bible even says that his strength is made perfect in our weaknesses. It is in our weaknesses, it is in our shortcomings that we are able to see his sovereignty, his greatness, his perfection through our circumstances. Matthew 6:33, when it says, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. When you seek him, he provides all that you need. You were created to need God. Do not allow this world to make you think that you are less than when you rely on God, that you have somehow fallen short or sinned or whatever if you need God. Needing God does not mean that you have fallen short. Needing God does not mean that you have sinned. When I think of this, I think of Job and how they thought, you had all of this stuff and now you don't have nothing. You lost your family, you lost everything, your health is waning, all of these things. Like, you must have done something wrong. But sometimes God allows us to go through things so that we can put our dependence back on him. Again, you were created to rely on him. And that doesn't mean that as Christians we should be poor, or as Christians we should not have things. No, but even in having things, our understanding should be that he is our source, and that whatever it is that he's providing is a resource as we navigate this earth. So never forget that you were created to rely on God. And at the point that you begin to rely on anything other than him, that thing becomes an idol. Hope this bless you guys. See you soon. Peace.